Hey everybody, welcome to the OTC. The purpose of this video is threefold. First, for those of you who are new to this space, I'm only going to scratch the surface or jump across the lake on top of lily pads, which means we're going to go very fast. But I hope to show you why it is so important to do your own research. Secondly, I want to give my highest appreciation to some gold for really deserves to be recognized. And finally, for those of you who believe in the utility of cryptocurrency, simply enjoy.
And now, East meets West with Crypto Eddie on the chain.
I'm going to take us back to April 15th, 2015, when Ripple announced it would enhance its identity requirements and verification procedures. In support of a compliant network, Ripple believed it would build confidence and encourage new participants. Eric Voorhees, at the time the founder of Shapeshift, a company that allows you to swap out cryptocurrencies, first funded by Roger Ver and Barry Silbert, he loudly criticized this decision. And he is quoted as saying that any financial technology that is controlled by one company will end up looking like a bank by law, sadly. Thank goodness Bitcoin exists. I do believe this is when people started to call Ripple and XRP a banker's coin. Well, if you ironically take a look at September 2018, you can see that Eric backpedaled. He began asking for personal information of its users. So this about face he cited was because he needed to navigate the regulatory environment. Obviously, he didn't have the foresight. And as we keep skipping along, we're going to go to 2016 when the CME group said the following about blockchain. Now remember, the CME owns large derivatives, options, and futures exchanges in Chicago and New York City. They have a revenue of about $4 billion a year and employ 2,800 people. So people pay attention to what they are saying. This is the start of FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt. So they said that the blockchain technology does not live up to the potential promise. Scalability issues, the use cases do not generate efficient processes and cost savings, security concerns, transaction anonymity and privacy, industry standards and harmonization attempts fail, the exogenous technology threats, and the regulatory contradictions or ambiguity. Now, if it's really funny, because in 2015, they actually invested in Ripple. So what were they trying to say? Well, I can tell you what they're saying today, and the CME group just announced that they are launching Bitcoin options in Q1 of 2020. This is why you have to do your research. And now let's go to 2017. Yeah, this is with the likes of Tone Bays and his buddies. They proceeded to spread an unbelievable amount of poorly researched FUD about Ripple. And with his 88,000 subscribers, it was the start of when his irresponsible contribution to this space caused a lot of damage, including the result of unfortunate tribalism. It's very sad for people who really love this space. Now, what they tried to do here is attempt to convince people that Ripple doesn't scale and that the network could be crashed at any time. That's their words. Well, I can tell you that when we take a look at the facts here, Bitcoin can only do 3 to 6 transactions per second. Ethereum, only 15 transactions per second, where the standard version of XRP can do 1,500 transactions per second. But as of July 15, 2019, it actually can handle the same throughput as Visa, which is 65,000 plus transactions per second. And don't even think for a minute about the crashing the network. On September 24th, 2019, David Schwartz wrote a beautiful article and let everyone know that no single party can control it. Since its creation in 2012, the number of settled ledgers has exceeded 50 million. So no one can alter a transaction either after it is added to the ledger. And it's robust, it's secure, it's reliable. The node's servers have the ability to automatically detect attempts to censor transactions and issue warnings that can result then in a blacklist and ignore any validator. So this ensures the integrity of the network. All right, we're going to now keep skipping. We are in 2018. This is when we have the so-called experts being quoted in seemingly endless publications, and that XRP is not a real cryptocurrency. This FUD came from the CEO of Elpis, Anatoly Kostela, and Matt Hamilton knows him well. Yeah, Matt was fighting the good fight even as of January 2019. And this gentleman here is someone who was trying to raise $6 million in a goal for a crypto fund, but unfortunately he has since disappeared. It looks like he exited that project just shortly after or shortly before talking to Matt. Yeah, he claimed that he raised 1.3 million, but I cannot find where he is today. If you're watching this video, maybe you want to hear what was said today in the committee with the hearings on Libra. Take a listen.
Mr. Zuckerberg, again, welcome here. I appreciate your time and also appreciate your example as an entrepreneur. Just by chance, you're not a securities attorney, are you?
I am not.
I didn't think so. Well, we've got several draft bills before this committee and as part of this hearing, which amend the securities laws, including the Securities Act of 1933 and the Securities Exchange Act of 1934. And before the committee takes any action on these bills, I hope we could receive testimony from various experts in securities law to provide their views on whether these bills might have impacts which really reach beyond stablecoins. It's crucial that members of this committee be able to differentiate between Libra, which is really not a cryptocurrency, and actual cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP before we discuss draft legislation.
I think that says it pretty well. Thank you, Mr. Budd. So hang in there with me. We have now arrived to 2019. And on September 10th, SWIFT only considers Facebook Libra as the only possible disruptor and says cryptocurrencies are unstable and useless. Well, I need to then point out a video that just came out yesterday. Have a listen.
Even MoneyGram, which has been quite public about their work with us, I got a call from the CEO. This I probably shouldn't say this. I got a call from the CEO of MoneyGram 2 weeks ago, and he's upset with us because we're not moving fast enough.
I don't think I even need to finish that. So the CEO of MoneyGram is wanting to move faster. This is the CEO, Alexander Holmes, and he has partnered with Ripple to streamline their global liquidity management and increase operational efficiency. He'll be speaking at Swell this year, and yeah, the services to Mexico and the Philippines, it is just the beginning, just the beginning. And now I come to the close with my deepest gratitude and recognizing Hodor. Hodor gave us 230 articles on the XRP community blog and 43 on Coil. He always carefully and accurately brought us the news. And his final message was left on the XRP chat of October 14th. He demonstrates to me that he really understood the Internet of Value, XRP, and community. Hodor has told us he'll be back with new projects on his own with the creations that are going to come in a new form. But I can't help but think, oh, you don't know what you've got till it's gone. Thank you so much, Hodor.
Are you down with OTC? Please like, subscribe, and click the bell to be notified when the next video drops. You can find Crypto Eddie on her own YouTube channel. See the description down below for a link.